Monday, but not as bad. Um, there you go. So that's Monday, obviously.
Hi. How are you?
And
you ready for a long plane ride?
I did give them the 100 milligrams of gabapentin about 3 hours ago, so they're probably feeling it a lot right now.
Hi, sweetie.
But you'll notice that she's been very sneezy.
Okay.
Hopefully, I think she'll get over it real fast. Like they already went through one round of it. It's something we're just trying to wipe out here.
Okay.
But the doc thinks it's probably just herpes, and like all cats have herpes, so it's not a big deal. But she's definitely feeling it right now. And if you want to get her records from our vet, send over to your vet, and sort of follow on from that. Our vet would be glad.
Okay.
So, I'll give you their info on the Discord if you don't already have it.
Okay, yeah. Hi. Oh my gosh, I can't believe this.
They're both feeling unnaturally mellow.
Yes.
which is probably good.
Yes. Aw. Oh my gosh, they're so cool.
Oh, they're both so sweet. They really are. I'm going to miss them. DJ said how much he's going to miss having them around.
Yes.
Yeah, they've been fantastic here with us. He will be. I think I mentioned, he's a little bit, like when I pick him up, he always complains. See, he always complains. He doesn't really mind though. Like sometimes I pick him up and he just purrs so loud, but he also meows, like up and down.
You're counting, huh?
You'll just need a little time to get used to.
Oh, I'm sure it's going to be a huge.
Oh yeah, but it's going to be great that they finally get to settle in someplace.
Yeah, I hope my place is big enough for them. I have a 1,200 square foot.
Oh, they're going to be fine. Yeah, they're going to be fine. I know that they've had run of the house most of the time, but really this is their room. And they do great. Yeah.
Yeah.
They do just fine. Oh, we should see how much room we've got to figure stuff, because I also like to send something that they're familiar with. And I was thinking they've been sleeping in this a lot. Yeah. I thought if we have room to squeeze this in there, they can press pretty well.
Yeah.
This might be a good thing to bring with them so they have something familiar when they get home.
Yes, we're going to go for a long ride.
It is going to be a long ride.
Yes, we are. Yes, these roads around here remind me of the Pittsburgh roads.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it kind of like I don't know, mountainous is the word, but like rocky and hilly?
Yeah, turns and hills.
Okay, you don't need to come out right now. Let's guess it doesn't really matter. She's gonna run around.
Yeah. Let me grab my suitcase.
Okay. Yeah. Sure. Oh, right. You can't sort of settle in, right? You do trauma. Oh, that's like that. Take a shift from one place to another, like problem glasses.
Yeah.
So this
Yeah.
is what I have time to do, and this is,
Right.
but it does take a lot of time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not going to deny that.
Oh, there's a
Poop
poop
in there.
in there.
Yeah,
I've been battling some poops. I've been watching that whole lot.
yeah, they're still learning, a little bit.
Yeah.
They'll
And
figure
then
it out
they're sick.
though.
Yeah.
Oh, hi, Holly. Like,
Oh. Holly's like, yes. You sure are as floofy as you look on screen. Yes, you are. Yes. Uh-huh. Yeah. Aw. You're a pretty
Hang on one second.
girl.
Okay. I just brought them a different tunnel. That
Oh,
was a wash
okay.
now. I see there's a couple other things here for me to clean.
Yeah. Can't hold anything against Cuddles though, being a spicy
No,
mom.
yeah, I mean, that's not her fault. And she's
Yeah.
not doing it to be mean. It's just the only thing she knows.
She knows
Yeah.
exactly.
She's been a great mom to her own kids.
She really was. I'll
Yeah.
tell you, for as spicy as she was when she first arrived, she was a really good mom.
Oh yeah, and I've also noticed, I was just saying on the chat, I think this morning, that it's interesting that she doesn't hide. Like I go in the room and she's never hiding. Like she doesn't hide under the bed that's in that room with her.
Yeah.
And that surprises me because I would expect a mom cat like that to just want to hide.
Yeah.
Well, like when I first met her.
Exactly. Oh my gosh.
But it's just amazing. Yeah. So she's special, and I think she's got a lot of depth to her that we don't necessarily recognize yet.
Yes.
But somebody's going to really appreciate her.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, you are such a sweetie. Yes, you are. I didn't realize how much I missed. Even though Oliver was old, and the last probably 6 months, he wouldn't come to the door when I came home.
Yeah.
But with him not being in the house is so quiet.
Yeah.
It's like,
yeah,
it was
empty
eerie.
nest,
It was so eerie for the first week or so. But I just work part-time. I also retired very early.
Okay.
So I only work part-time, a half mile away from the house. And
that's pretty convenient too, so you'll have plenty of time with them, and that's good.
Yeah.
They'll really love that. They have gotten pretty used to spending time alone when they have to.
okay.
But Holly in particular is going to be constantly at the door looking for you. She's not in the same room.
Okay.
She's just like that. She's really sweet on people. Monday is, I think, the one more likely to come and want to sit in your lap and hang out. But also he's a little bit easier just doing his own thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, what about tonight when we get home and settled? Should I just keep them? I have a room, a guest room and bath, that I have their litter box that is set up in the bath.
Okay.
Should I just keep them in those 2 rooms right now?
Well, I would definitely start them there, and if you feel like you should keep them there until they're used to that particular space, that's fine. I would definitely recommend that if you have other cats, you know, like give them their own safe space. But if they're the only cats there, you can open it up for them as soon as you're ready. I would, whatever you do though, I would start them where the litter box is so they know like where that is.
Yeah. Okay.
After that, you're fine. I think they're going to be really easy for you. They're going to be super.
Okay. Yeah, it's been so long since I've had a kitten.
I know. But they're going to be crazy too. They're going to get into everything. I saw your bed, that beautiful, like the I've always wanted a bed with a canopy like that. Yeah. It's so pretty. And I think it's super responsible of you to take it down because they would absolutely climb it. I mean, for sure.
Yeah. I was going around the house and my son said to me, you know, I've been telling you it's about time that you take that canopy down. You better do it now because there's so much material.
Yeah.
He said, those kittens are going to climb that. And I said, I know, I've already thought about it. It's coming down.
Yeah. I haven't trimmed their nails on that note, but I'm sure your vet, if you feel like it, all vets we've ever used have to have a service where, you know, they'll just trim the nails for like $5 or something. That way, if you got stuff you don't want them to wreck, keeping their nails trimmed is going to probably take
I was like with my kids when they were little. It's like
this is what I signed up for.
You know, it is what it is.
That's how we are.
My ex-husband, he wasn't a fan that we got the cat, Oliver, but he wanted. He came around, and then he started peeing in the corner of the living room.
Your husband?
The cat.
Oh. Okay.
The cat, Oliver, started peeing in the corner of the living room, and the boys and I were out. We came home one day, and he had the edges of the carpet ripped up.
Really?
And I thought, oh, that's it. He's telling me like Oliver's gone.
Yeah.
And next thing I know, a big gate went up.
Okay, just keep him out of the space, sure.
He said, he's just an animal. He doesn't know. I mean, he took it so well.
That's great.
Because I was trying to cover it up and trying to clean it up, but he kept going because there were animals that were living underneath. It was like a walkout bay.
Okay.
And there were animals that were living underneath.
Oh, okay.
And that's what he was
doing. So you think he was
marking his territory.
Yeah.
But he really did a good job of like saying, you know what, he's an animal. He's only doing what was natural.
That's great.
But I thought for sure when I walked in that was it. So.
Yeah. Well, that's one of the reasons why we bought a place that's all hardwood floors, because we had some bad experience with carpet in our last place, and it's hard to keep that stuff clean on the long run. But rugs are fine because worst case you can always toss them out and get a new one.
Yes.
But, yeah, carpet can be pretty tricky. I'm glad you found a way to manage it at least.
Yeah, and so that's kind of been my, whole.
That's us too. This is what we signed up for. If they're gonna wreck it, then they're gonna wreck it.
It is.
Yeah.
Exactly. So
good. That's a great attitude.
That's the attitude I have. It's if you can't enjoy everything around you, then what's the purpose of house?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, they're gonna do just great with you. I know it.
Yes. Look at you. You are so cute. You are. Little panther, you.
Yeah, little marshmallow.
Little marshmallow. All right. Well.
Yeah.
Traffic was amazing. It was crazy.
Was it bad?
Oh, it was so bad.
Oh wow.
I was.
Did you come out on 95?
I started 95 and it took me off to a smaller road.
Okay, probably 15 or something. Yeah, I don't know. But that's great. Yeah, that's okay. All right, there we go. Just adjusting some cameras there. Okay, I think you guys can hear me. Hi, everybody. I always do, I always say a couple words once the adoption is over, and that's all set now. So I think that they're going to have a great time with her. She's in, I want to say, Pittsburgh, and she flew in and flew out because it was, that's if you're going to drive it, it's not impossible, but for someone my age, trying to drive 12, 14 hours in a day, it's better if you can fly it. So she's flying American, which is the airline we've used to move kids before. So I know it's going to be great. And I gave her all the tips that we know from having had a whole bunch of people do it and done it ourselves a couple times. I mentioned, like getting the private screening and security. I always suggest that when you've got the kittens. You can bring them through the metal detector area, but they make you take them out and carry them through. And that can be a lot to deal with, especially if you've got two kittens. What a lot of the people that adopt kittens opt to do now is to ask for a private screening, which just means that they bring you into a room and you can take the kittens out. You don't have to worry about them trying to run off or something, which is nice. So I suggested that to her. And she seems like she's got this all planned out really well. She was kitten proofing her whole house. I don't know how much you heard us talking about the beautiful canopy bed that she's got. And she had to take the canopy down because she didn't want them climbing it. It's just really thoughtful all around, and I'm glad to see that. It means a lot. I know she's been a fan of them for quite a while, and she's been on our Discord for a long time now. Actually, she's not the most talkative person on there, but she has been on there for quite a while. So I know that she's going to give us updates, and I made her promise just as she was leaving that she would let me know once she got through security. And also, I asked her when she was going to get home, and I think she said like 7 or 8. So, around 8 o'clock tonight, I'm going to be looking for an update, make sure they made it to their house okay. And she's got the room set aside for them. She's going to do fantastic. I think you guys have probably heard most of that yourselves. Also, she said that she is part-time employed, so she's going to be able to spend most of her time at home with them without any trouble, and that's also great to hear. So I know they're going to have a great life. Oh, and as for bringing them both in the one carrier, it's got the kind of it's first off, it's bigger than most of the airline carriers that I've seen. Secondly, the sides do fold down. When we put them in the car, we took the sides down and strapped them in, so they've got plenty of room right now. And I would also just mention the fact that they spend most of their day snuggled up in a bed that's not any bigger than that, so they're fine. It's just the one trip. It's only an hour flight, so at the very worst, she'll have to put the sides up and put them under the seat for an hour. They can manage that. They'll be fine. I also gave her extra gabapentin to give them probably about the time she goes through security, so they'll have that for their flight. So I think she's all good to go. I think they're all good to go. I think she's a great adopter. I mean, anybody that comes so far to get their kittens, they're in love with those kittens, and they're just going to have a great life. And she especially, just good vibes, good people. And it's all good, right? Now we just got to get you adopted, don't we, Mom? Yeah. Just you. Look, empty nest for you now. I know some other kittens we could get you though if you want. You want to go upstairs? Get some new kittens? She really doesn't. She really doesn't. Okay. There we go. All right, you wait here, Cal.